Hello, everybody. Today I will walk you through my son Vihan kindergarten in Switzerland. So, this is my apartment, and I'm starting from my house. And as I walk, I would like to share everything I learned in these 2 years of my son journey. All kids are encouraged to walk independently from their house to school and vice versa. So you can also imagine this was the route, more or less, which my son took for 2 years. I would divide this video into 5 parts. So please join in this beautiful walk with me. So, the first and foremost is what is the procedure to get admission into the school? What are the things as a parents one has to do? The answer is you have to do absolutely nothing. Yes, that's right. Protocol of admission is once you move to Swiss, your details will be entered in the Gemeinde. Gemeinde is nothing but the office, and they automatically identify the school going kids and send letter to whom to enroll them in the school. It is then your choice to opt for public, that is government, or private. But if you reject the government school, you should have proof of admission to private school, as education is compulsory for all kids here. So the cutoff is the kid should have completed 4 years by July 31st. To be more precise, for example, Vihan was 2016 October born, and he got admission letter to the government school in 2021 August, wherein he was 4 years and 10 months. His other classmate, he was born on July 2017, and he too got admission along with him, but he had then completed 4 years. So, if you feel your kid is very early and still not ready, you can have the option to repeat the kindergarten for 3 years instead of 2. But they see cutoff very seriously, and kids born even on August 1st are considered for next academic year, no matter what, they are good to go to school. Suppose you are a family who come in the mid of the academic year and you have kids who are 8 years and above, that is, they no longer can be admitted to the kindergarten and they should be going to first grade or second grade according to their age. What do they do here is they put all those kids in a common class to get up with the language skills. And when your kid is good to go, then they allot a school. Okay, as a parent, do you get an option to select the school in which your kid want to do is schooling? The answer is again a no, because the Gemeinde allots the school within a radius of 1 kilometer. And what the strange thing is, suppose a family reside very close to a school and they have to cross the main road, then they will not get that school. Instead, they get a far off which have safe walking zone for kids. This is a strict protocol and rule that the Switzerland school authority follows. And the public school is nothing but the government school wherein everything would be taught in German, and you also can choose private and it is international and everything is taught in English, and German can be one of optional language, but that depends on parents' interests. But one more thing to be noted is government school is free, but private school has to be paid. So the next topic is let's talk about a little history of kindergarten and what is the foundation. Don't stop the video as soon as hearing I'll be talking about the history of kindergarten. No. I know LKG, UKG in India, and after coming here is when I really understood lower kindergarten or upper kindergarten is actually derived from the German word that is kinder are kids and garten means garden. So gardening of children, or otherwise the kids are considered as plants and the gardener are the teachers who help these plants to grow. So what they do in kindergarten is totally prepare the kids from scratch to be independent, be social, and prepare them for the primary grade, which was a founder vision back in 1800s, and Switzerland very much stick to that concept. It is nothing to do with studies. It is purely how a kid walk independently from home to school, and thereby the advantages are how they explore the way, and they see as soon as you enter the class, the kid is able to remove his jacket, shoes, and change to the walking shoes or slipper and put them back at their place all by yourself. Simple things like organize, follow rules. You know what is a strange thing is, in my first parents teachers meeting, Vihan's teacher had told me that Vihan enjoys coming to school. He is a happy kid. He does all his work on his own, like remove his jacket, shoes, school bags, and keep it in his place and open his snacks box himself. I was taken aback because my expectation was something else. But later I realized in this fast moving world, we all fail to realize the importance of small things, and it was definitely an eye opener for me to take things slowly and one at a time. So they have two parents teachers meetings in a year, and they discuss about how well your kids do in the first meeting and how are they with the other kids. Are they happy? And in turn ask us the feedback. Okay, coming to the next topic, what is the school timings and what do they teach in kindergarten? So, the public school is operational only 5 days, Monday to Friday, and kindergarten 1 has only morning hours from 8:15 to 12 in the noon, and kindergarten 2 have full day only on 2 days, and on those days they have lunchtime from 12 to 1:30 and class from 1:30 to 3:30. So all kids are sent to home to have lunch, and in case you both are working parents or a single parent, you can take an option called hort, wherein they provide lunch and care for kids after school, but you have to pay for this service, and this depends on parents salary, and it's not the same for everyone. Anyone can avail this service, not necessarily working parents, but one has to pay for this. Okay, so what do they teach in kindergarten? So here they follow a quintal system. What is quintal system? Before explaining you what is that, I would quickly like to mention how is the working or what are the holidays the kids get. So typically the academic year starts from 3rd or 4th week of August. And in autumn, that is, the autumn season starts in October, they have 2 weeks holiday. So from August to the start of autumn vacation, it is called first quintal. Next, you have holiday for Christmas. So 2 weeks period of November through December is second quintal. And third quintal, that is after the Christmas vacation, January to February. And in the February, you have winter vacation, wherein kids go on skiing, sledging, and it's called sports break. Next, it's the fourth quintal from March to April, and you have spring break for 2 weeks. And from May to July is last quintal, and then it's summer break for 5 weeks. No wonder why kids really enjoy school year, but parents really have tough time. That is when you have betraying or the hoard, which comes handy for working parents or single parent, which they have to pay to get the services. It is more like a daycare, and it is operational from morning 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So coming back, what is quintal system? So quintal system is, in every quintal they take a theme or topic. So one have 5 quintal in academic year, and they teach every new words related to that theme. My son had 10 themes throughout kindergarten, and say one of them is honeybees. They teach them everything about the bees, and they also get a professional and show them how they collect honey from bees. So during that quintal, they draw bees, make crafts on bees, and even extract natural honey to taste. So cool, right? So this was in my son's kindergarten where they showed the bees naturally and they also asked them to snippet for you. But finally we have reached the kindergarten. So thank you for walking with me. And here we will have a small tour. I will be showing Vihan's kindergarten. He's so excited to show you all his kindergarten. By the way, I forgot to tell what subjects or what do they teach in kindergarten. So what they do is they have Deutsch als zweite Sprache, which is known as DAS. So they teach German for non-native speakers. A teacher will be allotted to teach them the German language. They also do music rise, which is sing songs every morning. And this DAS you have 3 days in a week, and other days it would be with class teacher. And one day it's the PT, and they also have WAD, which is known as Forest Morning, wherein they take all the kids to visit the forest. Okay, finally we are here in Vihan's kindergarten. So you can see this is his building and he walks daily here. Inside you can see one small red board, that is for kids to know that when it is red, they are not allowed to enter into the door, and when it turns into green, they are allowed to enter the room. You see wooden swing, and kids will be doing all kind of gymnastics except for swinging, climb on the tree. Basically, they are free to do anything, obviously with the teacher's supervision. You have a wooden house here, and it's used to keep all the outdoor materials for kids like sandpit, ropes, etc. And in one of the quintal, the topic was potato, and they taught the kids to grow potato and teach everything related to that, like words in German associated with growing of potato. You have a sand pit here, and you can also see Vihan playing with it. So basically, these are the activities which kids are free to do and choose whatever they want to do when they play outside. And let's look inside the class. So, this is the setup of Vihan's kindergarten, and you can see there are no chairs or benches arranged, and they used to sit only when they sing songs, or otherwise they're free to do whatever they can. Also, here, so basically, they do painting and craft. Apart from these activities, they also take kids to picnic, zoo, magic show, and storytelling. Also, they have dental checkup once in every 3 months and teach good oral practices and a compulsory traffic rules training as kids are encouraged to commute alone. They also teach how to behave with pet animals and respect nature by not harming insects or pluck flowers or fruits, etc., on the way. These are the good things which they imbibe in the kindergarten. Also, every kid will get opportunity to become kinder okay, and it's like class leader for a week, and during that week all friends will give compliments and make a list and give to the kid about what they like in that particular kid. And you have two visiting mornings where they allow the parents to come and watch their kids to see what they do during their day, from morning to afternoon. And I could capture these videos when I had been to one of the visitor morning. And this is more or less what it would be on a typical working day. And you have wild or forest visit, and this is one thing which Vihan is not fond of, or otherwise it would be a cakewalk for a parent if their kid likes everything. Agree? His teacher jokingly would tell Vihan would only be the kid who would be neat even after the forest visit because he just hates to roll in the mud. So, no. And this was in the PT class. Okay, let's talk about the final topic, that is, what are the different things they do or which were weird or strange for me. Here, both the classes, that is KG1 and KG2, are combined, and every KG2 kid will have a KG1 kid assigned, and they call that younger kid as Gotti kid, that means godchild, and they are apparently godfather kid. So, throughout the year, that kid will take responsible of his Gotti kid. On the induction day, I was prepared for some crying, throwing tantrums, but Vihan never cried. You know why? He was escalated by another boy and he went easily gelled with him. He showed him where is his place and taking care of him wherever he went. Just imagine the plight had the teacher taken the kid inside. My God. Later, after the welcome song, he happily went inside the school, and you can see he's also the first one to come out. But you can see how happily he's enjoying with the older kids. And this was when when he had promoted to UKG, and it was his got ticket. You can see how happily he's coming out of the school, and they do not have any uniforms, but you can see a red band around the neck. This is fluorescent in nature and it is used for the vehicles to be cautious when they go in the school zone. Irrespective of weather, they execute what they had planned for that week. For example, if they have forest visit, they take kids out and they should be dressed accordingly. No compromise in that, and it really annoys me as a parent, fearing of catching flu or falling sick. So, overall, no reading, writing, and obviously no exams. All they do is teach them the language through songs and words they take in the themes in each of the quintal. So, who else doesn't want to go to kindergarten if there is a system like this? Agree? So, this is one glimpse of Vihan going with his friends from home to school. They celebrate Easter and Christmas and couple of other festivals, but never inculcate or imbibe Christianity principles to kids. Forget about prayers too. Next is they have lice control. That is, the specialist will come every month to check whether kids are free of lice, and if they find, they contact the concerned kid parents personally and advise them to get rid of it. Isn't it really strange? And next is at the end of the kindergarten, they arrange a night out for UKG kids. Yes, kids get to sleep with their friends and teacher. Awesome, right? But I must admit, transition from kindergarten to school was a bit difficult for me because one have reading, writing, exams, and obviously homework. But again, they don't teach ABCD, but it's totally different. If you want to know, then you have to subscribe to get notification on my new video.